school sports fans, and welcome to the first ever episode of the State Champs Women's Scout Show. I'm your host, Genna Rose. The purpose of this show is to highlight female recruits, announce college commitments, and give female high school athletes in the tri-state area the coverage they deserve. In today's episode, we have commitment news from Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio in girls basketball. So let's get the ball rolling with an announcement from the Great Lakes State. Lexi Boike is what you would call a problem, as in a problem to guard, a problem to stop, and a problem to contain. The Frankenmuth rising junior had no problem figuring out what she wanted to do as far as a college choice, committing to Central Michigan University in mid-August, setting herself up to fulfill her dream of being a Division I basketball player. Part of what makes the 6'1" forward such a matchup nightmare is her ability to post up against smaller players and blow by bigger ones, kicking out for a teammate's three or shoot over the top of the defender herself as a stretch four who can spread the floor. Boike averaged 15.6 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 1.8 block shots per game as a sophomore, earning Division II All-State honors from the Associated Press and Saginaw Area Player of the Year honors from MLive. Just 16 years old, Boike played up a level this summer, competing against older players on the Michigan Mystics 17-under AAU squad. Now over to Indiana, the first loss of her high school career, a 33-point semi-state thumping at the hands of Hamilton Southeastern has been a motivating factor for Crown Point's Jessicaruthers throughout her high school basketball career, a focal point to fuel the determination to get better. Fortunately, there hasn't been a whole lot of losses. Crown Point is 79-3 over the last 3 seasons with Caruthers. Caruthers led Crown Point to its first state title in 36 years, scoring 25 points in the 4A state final against Brownsburg. Caruthers averaged 23.3 points, 5.4 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and 4.1 steals per game, shooting just over 47% from behind the three-point arc, an improvement of more than 11 percentage points per her sophomore year. Crown Point went 25-1, with the only loss coming against 3A champion Silver Creek. Caruthers was honored as an Indiana Junior All-Star, the Gatorade and Max Preps Indiana High School Girls Basketball Player of the Year, as well as Local Player of the Year honors from the Northwest Indiana Times. Now it's time to check things out in Ohio. When your name gets thrown around with the groundbreakers like Sabrina Ionescu, the all-time NCAA leader in triple-doubles, you're doing pretty well for yourself. That's what happened when Chance Gray announced she was committing to Ionescu's alma mater, Oregon, at the beginning of August, becoming the second highest-ranked player to commit to Oregon, behind only Ionescu. A 5-star recruit, Gray is the number 7 ranked player in the country according to ESPNW rankings for the 2022 class and the number 2 point guard. It won't be the only new school on the horizon for Gray, who earned Division I All-Ohio honors as a junior and Greater Miami Conference Girls Basketball Athlete of the Year honors for the second straight season at Lakota West last year. The rising senior will be moving to Winton Woods following her father, former NFL defensive back Carlton Gray, who is the new girls hoops coach and football defensive coordinator at the school. Chance Gray averaged 25 points and 3.7 assists per game for a Lakota West team that went 20-5 overall, and should be an immediate lift for a Winton Woods team that went 6-11 overall last year. She chose the Ducks over a double-digit list of offers that included Arizona, Maryland, Michigan, Michigan State, Mississippi State, North Carolina, and Ohio State, as well as the 2 finalists, Oregon and her dad's collegiate alma mater, UCLA. Thank you everyone for joining us on this edition of the State Champs Women's Scout Show. Less than 4% of recruiting coverage is dedicated to female athletes. Here at SCW, it's our mission to make a change. To be featured on our show, send us your stats and highlights so that we can share your commitment news. You can send us an email at scw@statechampsnetwork.com or reach out to us on any of our social media platforms at StateChampsW. As always, sharing is caring. To spread the word, be sure to share this episode on your favorite social media platform. I'm Genna Rose, and I'll see you next week here on SCW. The State Champs Women's Scout Show is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself.